Hello everyone, how's it going? This is going to be the video review for MP30 Masterpiece Ratchet KO. And as I say in all of my Masterpiece KO video reviews, this is not meant to be an all-inclusive, exhaustive review of this figure. I'm just answering the question of whether it's worth buying the KO or not. So anyway, this is obviously the packaging, and the only difference between this and the official is the quality of the print. It's probably a bit lower on here, so but still overall pretty good. Front, top, side, bottom, side, back. That's actually the bottom. Whatever. So that is it, basically, for this guy. That is the packaging. Now we're going to go over the contents of the packaging, and we'll go over these things kind of one at a time. Here is the trading card it comes with, and that's, pretty good print quality in my opinion. Here's the little chest panel for chest reading for Ratchet. Comes with the same sticker sheet. Oops, and I'm knocking the camera around. Apologize for that, guys. Go ahead and get this, get these instructions folded out here. And we got nice, very high quality, glossy, full color, just like the real deal. And, exactly the same as the real instructions. We got accessories, more accessories, and of course the figure. So let's go ahead and get Ratchet off the plastic tray here and see how he looks in vehicle mode out of the package. Just reach and grab Ratchet. Oh, Ratchet. Ratchet. Okay. That stuff. He rolls really good, as you would expect. And a few of the panels are slightly loose, but those are easily... Well, that roof panel's a little bit loose. Unfortunately, I don't have a real Masterpiece Ratchet, so I don't know if that's that panel issue is endemic or not. Because I do have a non-KO, and the Autobot logo is slightly off center. It leans slightly that way. I noticed that right off the bat. It's not horrible, but overall, pretty pleased with this. Just bring them in real close here so you can see all the lovely details on the vehicle mode, because that's, of course, what we care about are details. Details are good. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me just go ahead, zoom in a little bit so you can see them on the table a little bit better. Obviously, he rolls really well. Overall, I'm pretty pleased with this. The Autobot symbol being slightly off-center is slightly annoying, but it's not horrible. This is kind of the panel loosiness is whatever. But this thing's a KO. I can live with these imperfections for the price that I paid. So anyway, of course, what I'm going to do real quick now, guys, is we're going to pause, get him transformed into robot mode, and we'll take a look at that. See you guys in a few. Alright guys, so here we have Ratchet transformed into his robot mode, and what do I think of him compared to Ironhide? Well, Ironhide is a bit better. The plastic feels a bit better textured on Ironhide compared to Ratchet. I think, the joints things are a little bit better on Ironhide. It's not significant, but he is, slightly better. It's not hugely different, but there is a slight difference between the Real Deal and the KO. You can feel a weight difference. This does feel slightly heavier than Ratchet. Not significant. It's slight. Now, one thing that was a downside with the KO is the fact that when I was transforming him, some of the joints were really, really tight, and some of the pieces really didn't want to move. I was able to get him into robot mode without, breaking anything, but it was a little touch and go for a few things, especially the rear wheels, getting them into the legs. That was kind of a giant pain in the ass. I mean, it was doable, but it wasn't easy. And I still have not been able to get this bumper piece down, to fill in his midsection a little bit, but that's not the end of the world. Overall, I'd still say this is a really good buy at the KO price, of like $35 or whatever. It's hard to complain. I don't know what a Real Deal Ratchet is going for at the moment, but I think this one works out really well. I'll give you a quick 360 of them, and overall, obviously he's pretty solid. I mean, he's going to hold a pose just fine. Whatever. He'll do what you need him to do. All right? I don't think that's going to be an issue for this KO. It's fairly well done. I'll go ahead and just bring him close into the camera. That way you can really just get a really good look at him. I don't have too much to complain about on this figure. No, he's not perfect, but he's still, pretty good. And honestly, I can't think of a reason to not get him, of course, as opposed to, because having these two, next to each other, do I feel that Ironhide is worth, basically three times the amount of money that Ratchet is? I can say with certainty no. Ironhide is obviously a nice figure, the Real Deal. The KO, I think, holds up really, really well, and I don't know. I can't see a reason to not get this for your collection unless you only want to collect, real masterpieces. I personally am fine with KOs because these are just display pieces for the most part. I don't tend to play with my masterpieces very much. Kind of just pose them and they just look cool sitting there on the shelf. And if that's what you're looking for, I think this is going to do the job. So anyway, that is basically it. As always, if you like this, thumbs up. If you hate me, thumbs down. Share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Thanks so much for watching. Live long and prosper.